LEGO just revealed one of the more weirder sets, but also one of the most intriguing sets of the year. That, of course, being the first Book Nook set. And so we're going to take a quick look at this set. So what is up, you guys?
Misa back!
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Will, and don't forget, if you enjoy the content, please consider leaving a like, hitting that notification bell, subscribing, and of course sharing this video. But now that that's out of the way, set number 10351, Sherlock Holmes Book Nook. The set will have 1,359 pieces, will be retailing for $129.99 in the US. It is available for pre-order right now, but the set releases officially on June 1st. What are my thoughts on this set? First off, when I first heard they were going to do some Book Nooks, the main rumor, of course, being that there's going to be a Lord of the Rings one, which we'll get into in a moment. I thought it was a weird choice, but I mean an interesting choice. And I gotta say, LEGO seems to have executed this set perfectly. I think it looks good in both forms, the opened up form and the Book Nook form itself. I mean, look at this thing. We got the Sherlock Holmes symbol on the side here. I do want to digress. I am not a huge Sherlock Holmes person. I barely know a thing about the character. I know he's a detective. I mean, that much I think anyone should know about Sherlock Holmes. But I think they captured it really well. The opened up portion where basically it folds right here in the middle to create the Book Nook, but it just looks good. It looks like the set could continue on from the back and no one would be none the wiser. There's a lot of opening sections here. Like, we have this little office for Sherlock Holmes. I see a violin, which is a nice little feature. Then, of course, we have the good old classic wall with all the lines interconnecting all the different connections, that kind of thing. And then from the looks of it, a lot of, this bookshop has this turning thing. You can find a lot of clues to solve the mystery. I wouldn't be surprised if the set has a whole mystery from front to back, that you can discover all the clues and figure out who the culprit is. Although this guy kind of looks pretty sus. But alright, let's take a look at the minifigures. I don't know the names of them all, so I'm going to start with the ones I do know. Of course, we got Sherlock Holmes, who looks absolutely incredible. The torso design looks really good. Of course, he has his classic magnifying glass and the hat. And of course, the little cape. Then we have the newspaper boy here. Moriarty disappears, so this guy disappears, so maybe he's not the criminal or culprit. But either way, his torso, I'm pretty sure that's Pippin's torso. The scarf looks like Pippin's scarf. So I don't think that's a new piece. I think the hair and hat piece is new, but I'm pretty sure that's Pippin's torso. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then, of course, we have Dr. Watson with his cane, suitcase, and very spiffy suit. He looks really good, if I'm being honest. Then we have this guy who is either the culprit or the casualty of the whole mystery. First of all, I like his suit. It looks really good. The top hat, he looks like a baron, and looks really good while doing it. So, really happy with that. And then we have this lady here. Once again, I do like the aesthetic we've got going with the figures, and all of them seem really well designed. Aside from the Pippin torso being I'm pretty sure a reuse, I think this looks really good. Okay, I'm looking at the Pippin torso now before anyone goes to me in the comments. I don't think it's the exact same. I'll say that. I think the scarf design looks similar though, and maybe that's what's throwing me off, but I don't know that for a fact, so I guess don't read too deeply into that. All in all, I mean, it's a very well done set. Here you can get a better look at what the Book Nook looks like. You can see right here where it splits, and I think it's a really well designed set. I like it. I might consider picking this up down the road just because I think it actually looks really good. I have a lot of books, and a Book Nook set in the middle of all this wouldn't be too bad. That being said, I do want to talk about the other two Book Nooks we're rumored to be getting, that being a Harry Potter one, which is supposed to, I think, be the Hogwarts Express, which, makes sense as a Book Nook, but the other one, of course, being the Lord of the Rings, which is supposed to be Gandalf versus Durin's Bane or the Balrog. If this set is anything to go off of, I really do hope we get a full-scale Balrog. I'm not sure how they would fit it into this small a space, but I just hope we get a full-fledged Balrog. If we get the full-fledged Balrog, I can't see how this Lord of the Rings set wouldn't be so great. This set is really good. I wasn't considering on getting it, but after seeing how well this set turned out, I actually really love it. So if they can do the same thing with the Lord of the Rings set. I have a feeling we'll have another Lord of the Rings hit on our hands. Alright, I'm gonna pass it off to you. What do you think of this set? Are you planning on picking it up? And if not, does it at least pique your interest? Let me know down in the comments section. And once again, if you enjoyed the content, please consider leaving a like, hitting that notification bell, subscribing, and sharing. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.